Hello everyone! In the last video we destroyed the monkey that was right here, and now we are ready to jump into the next stage, which is Red Mountain. So we're still on the lookout for Amy. We gotta follow the egg carrier, because of course they're on the egg carrier. The egg carrier swooped up Amy in the last part. So we gotta follow the egg carrier. And this stage is really cool. I really like this stage. Knuckles gets to play this stage too in his playthrough, but that won't be for later. But yeah, this stage is pretty cool. I really, really like it. It's very open. You know, you're on this giant mountain. You get to climb about. It's pretty cool. You got these steam vents, which if you actually, if you actually land under one, they'll fly you to, forward and stuff. And what's cool is that, you know, you'd think like, oh, okay, they're gonna fly me off a cliff. No, I don't think any of them actually kill you. They just push you forward a little bit, so that's nice. Get ourselves another one up. Yeah, I got 20 lives right now, and it's kind of funny. This is something that I'll mention whenever I get around to playing Sonic Unleashed on Wii. But in Sonic Unleashed on Wii, for some stupid reason, you're limited to only 3 lives per level. I could kind of see where they're coming from. Each level is really short, so they expect you to complete it within that 3 lives. Because remember, I said per level, so it's like, you know, it's not like they get reset at all after you know, the level ends. It's still annoying though. Earlier this morning, I tried to play a Chun-Nan stage, and I ended up getting a game over, which was really, really, really annoying. Anyway, we went down this pipe, and oh, it's still a gate. Okay, let's go down it. Okay, now some like hip-hop music is playing, and now we're in hell. That's the only place I can explain it, unless it's like the underside or everything. There's lava down here. There's lava, it's slowly rising. You've got these like pillars, you got, you know, you got all this stuff. You got like this weird hip-hop song playing. It's such a drastic turn from the first part of the level. This song's awesome though. It's got this awesome rock, like rock bit to it. Where it goes. And then you've got this area. It's like a prison cell with like weird, like wobbly line people. Never explained that never explained what that is. I'm telling you, it's hell. These are the prisoners of hell. So weird. It's like that. I love how that's never explained. That weird prison area. You got these, you know, these things shooting fire. I mean, there's only one logical explanation for where we are. Anyway, let's get out of hell. There we go. A hedgehog out of hell. Hey, that should be a new title for a game. Sonic, Hedgehog out of hell. There you go.
Yeah, not bad.
Roger. I hate that line. Roger. Anyway, here is Sky Chase Act 2, and yet again, we play this as Sonic and Tails, and it's the exact same stage. So when I get the Tails playthrough, we'll be skipping both of these Sky Chase stages. They're literally the exact same thing. No variations at all. But this stage is a bit cooler. This stage ends with a boss fight, and you get to see more of the egg carrier and fly around it more, and the level slightly changes halfway in, so I kind of like this a lot more. This is a lot better Sky Chase level, and it's at night, and it's cool. I actually really like this version of Sky Chase, this level. But this is the last Sky Chase level. There is no Act 3, it's just Act 1 and 2. Keeping with kind of the Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 staple of only having 2 acts. But that kind of works. It doesn't overstay its welcome. Yeah, and as you see, I'm kind of locking on these enemies. If you hold the button down, then you can actually lock on. So that's kind of neat. But yeah, and here's how the level changes slightly.
So far, so good. Hope you know what you're doing. You bet. Watch this. Transforming now.
Yeah, so the Tornado transforms to a different mode. It doesn't really change a whole lot, but it's just something new to look at, so I mean, that's kind of neat, I guess, you know. Just a new mode. It plays into the plot, don't worry. It's not like Tails is like, oh, you know, tornado transformation, and then it does absolutely nothing. No, it plays into the plot. It's not just here for just to have like a, you know, a model change. It's like, there's a reason it's here. That would be kind of funny though if like it's never brought up again. Like, this transformation's never brought up. He never even uses it ever again. It's just like never brought up again. But no, it's part of the plot. It's part of a couple people's plots actually. It's part of Sonic's plot, Tails' plot, and Big's plot, which we'll get to later. Much later. We got to get through a good amount of playthroughs to get to Big. I think it's after Tails, after Knuckles, after Amy, then we get to Big. Although I could be wrong. Again, I haven't really looked at the character select screen. Anyway, here's the boss fight I was talking about. So he's gonna shoot a bunch of these, just shoot them, and then he's gonna shoot out his like a giant laser and just mash that attack button, and yeah, there you go. You can't now. He'll close it after a couple seconds, but if you're fast enough at mashing, you can actually destroy it in one phase. I've been able to a couple of times, but you have to really like just jam that B button down, which, you know, it's not the most fun thing in the world to do. Especially since you can beat the boss just fine by waiting another phase.
Alrighty, we're in. We gotta land on the egg carrier. Whoops. I forgot something. What's that? There's no landing gear in this mode. What? Wow, this thing is really huge.
No time to talk now. We need to find Amy.
You're right, my friend. So here we go.
So yeah, so there's no landing gear in this. Oh, that's kind of glitchy too. Oh my gosh. Nice! There you go, I landed on it. Okay. There's no landing gear, and in Sonic and Tails' point of view, we never actually see this thing again. This is just the last time you see it in Sonic and Tails playthrough, but, you know, like I said, it plays a part in Big's playthrough, so we'll see it then. But like I said, we'll get to Big's playthrough eventually.
Don't get too many ideas, you fools. You haven't seen the power that Slowly has. Get a load of this.
Invisibility. Wow, Eggman, that is seriously impressive. No, it transforms. But for some reason you can pause here, I don't know why, and when you pause the entire egg carrier's gone. I just never figured out why.
Oh, wow! It's changed shape. Did you see that?
Darn, this makes it harder for us to get to the bridge.
I hate it when he doesn't listen.
Why don't you work this sexy thing? The only way you can get to me is through the sky cannon. Find out if you can figure this one out. Oh yeah? Well, I'll show you. Bring it on.
I doubt that you can figure this one out. Okay, Eggman. Okay, Eggman.
This must be the way to the sky.
Wow, that was so hard to figure out. But actually, I'm gonna go back here for a second, because if I jump into this cannon right here... Only Sonic can do this, by the way. No other character can jump in the cannons. If I jump into this cannon, it'll shoot me all the way over here, and there's an emblem. Yeah, another emblem. Yeah, only Sonic can jump into these cannons. I don't really know why. But yeah, you get a little emblem that way, so kind of neat. Anyway, let's get on to the Sky Deck, which is probably another one of my least favorite stages. Sky Deck is long. It's a very long stage. It'll probably make up the rest of this part. Okay, it's... Especially if I jump to my doom immediately. Okay, let me turn this down. This is a very loud song. But yeah, it's a very long stage. It's... Okay, long in Sonic terms. It's not necessarily, like, amazingly long, but it's like 5 minutes. Which, for a Sonic game, is a pretty long stage. It's got 2 parts to it, which is kind of, like, weird. I must admit, Tails' version of this stage is a lot better. Which I'll show off when we get to this playthrough, which will be next, actually. Okay. I'm gonna do this jump. Homing attack, don't fail me now. Yay, there we go. Grab onto this. It is, I mean, it is kind of neat. It's a cool looking stage. It's just long, kind of tedious, you know. That's all, just kind of tedious, kind of long. Whoa, okay. Hold on. There you go. Woohoo! Yeah, the bridge breaks and Sonic decides to go woohoo. It's not my my first reaction to be, but you know, whatever. But yeah, this entire time this section's going on, there's a cannon that's firing and it's breaking away parts of the road, and you gotta outrun it. I also find it kind of neat that we were in, like, nighttime, and now we're in daytime. So, time flies when you're Sonic. Anyway, we destroyed the cannon, and now we're into part 2 of the stage, which is, kind of this uphill thing. And what happens here is that the wind will start blowing, and it's actually like I'm not moving right. It's actually carrying me right. So the wind will start blowing a bunch, and you also got to watch out for tons of cannons that are flying all or like shooting all about. They give you lots of like help here though. They give you some lives here and there and stuff, and I missed the checkpoint. And I'm gonna die. Hold on, let me get that checkpoint. Please. Okay. Okay, there you go. I got the checkpoint. Okay, we're good. Because I'm probably gonna die here. Yep. Nope. I can live. I will live. I lived. Okay. So part 2 ends with this cannon that you have to destroy. It takes way longer than that normally. I got a very lucky shot with that. I got an extremely lucky shot with that cannon. Normally it takes me about 2 or 3 tries to hit the cannon. Because it's constantly moving, so you have to kind of like time it correctly. Anyway, this is part 3. Part 3, you're inside of the ship, and you're having to traverse it, and at some point you'll change the like position, and you'll actually make the ship like move slightly. Ah, I so wanted to do that. Yeah, I think it is possible to actually make it through this entirety of it, but now the ship is like completely tilted. It's completely tilted, mate. It's completely tilted, and you have to traverse it by climbing these things. These things that are flying out, they won't actually hurt you. They'll never hurt you. Yeah, you can be as reckless as you want. They won't actually hurt you. So don't worry about them. I've never had them hurt me before. Anyway. Yeah, so as you can probably tell, yeah, things get a bit glitchy in this stage. This is probably the more glitchier stages in the game. Because gravity's constantly changing, so the game kind of has to catch up with what you're doing. But it's not too bad. I've never had it actually be a detriment. I do know, though, that if you can pull it off, there is actually a game-breaking glitch in this stage that actually causes you to be soft-locked, and you have to die so that you can restart from the checkpoint. But it's really hard to pull off. I think I saw a speedrunner pull it off once just for fun. It's kind of a hard glitch to pull off, so I don't think you're ever going to have any trouble with that.
Yeah, not bad.
But yeah, 5 minutes. 5-minute stage. And I got lucky with the cannon. If I didn't get lucky, it probably would have taken me another 30 seconds. So, a pretty long stage.
Is that it?
It might be, but let's check out the bridge.
Okay, so we will check out the bridge in the next part. So bye.